this is the first video you've ever seen on my channel, I'm sorry about that. So I don't know if this video is going to go up anytime soon, but I'm about to start a project and I wanted to film it, and I have a lot of other videos that I've already recorded that I really need to get up. I really need to edit and prioritize them before this one. So it's January right now. I'm thinking maybe fall of 2023 I will get this video up, but we will see about that. So maybe I'm laughing at myself while I'm watching this, because it's definitely not uncommon for me to record a video. Some of the more recent videos that I've put out, like, it took me over a year to get edited and listed, and it's because I have this pattern of like working on multiple projects at once and then finishing them and then moving on to other things and creating more deadlines for myself that don't allow the time that I need to actually share those projects with the world, especially if that means editing long videos. But I want to share those projects with the world, and I want to edit long videos. I don't want it to take a long time, but I'm working on that and I'm getting better. I'm making a lot of progress with my video editing. I'm learning a little bit each time. So where I am right now is I just got my dragon eye sculpture box video. I don't even know if I said that right. Dragon eye sculpture box. Yes. Okay. I hadn't called it that before. I'd been calling it dragon eye box sculpture. Dragon eye sculpture box sounds better. All right. Sorry. Whatever. I just got that uploaded, and so that was my first project of the year, but I actually recorded that video back in May of last year, 2022. But this year I wanted to try to take the time to bring more projects to a close and share them and really try to build my online community this year. I'm not sure. I hate that I'm like making this like a video update for my channel for the year when it's probably going to post towards the end of the year, but I'm just gonna pretend. I've recorded videos around Valentine's Day for Halloween, like last year, and I've recorded videos around Halloween and just in general around specific times. Like my Supernatural video, I actually had recorded that when the last season of Supernatural was going to start, and I was trying to get it up before it even started, and then I didn't get it up for like, I don't know, 2 years, I think, after it ended. So, you know, I'm just trying to set the bar low for myself, because I've got to stop being hard on myself for not getting done what I want to get done, and just like work at my own pace and make things happen. Anyway, so now I don't remember what I was gonna say because it turned into a channel update, and that wasn't what was supposed to happen. Okay, so yes. So I'm sorry that I say so all the time. I realized last year, so something I did in 2022 was I put out a vlog for a whole year, like a channel, not a channel, like a Patreon exclusive project vlog for like each month what I was working on at the time. Which was really helpful for me because it helped me to kind of like keep track of my progress on things. It was very introspective to watch it at the end of the month. But yeah, I realize I say, okay, so before like every single sentence. So watch out for that. All right, so what I am hoping to do in the next few weeks is actually edit the Halloween videos that I created last year, and most of those are surrounding my heart pendants, or like my heart pendant design. They're not all, they're not, I don't think any of them are actually the pendant themselves, but it's like tasty treats and stuff like that. I may have actually mentioned this. Okay, so I think I've actually mentioned this in other videos, but I don't know if those are videos I've posted yet or if those are videos I recorded last year around this time. I guess I get in like a video recording frenzy. I don't know. All right, so this is my next project. Hold on. All right, so this pattern I want to make some alterations for it. Just ignore the chaos that is my work table. This is going to be a costume for me to wear with my raven wings, and I'm actually hoping to remake my set of raven wings and maybe do a giveaway. I'm really hoping for that. But anyway, so this is what I have going here. I'm wanting it to have, I'm taking away the square neckline and giving it a V, and I'm wanting it to have a front closure here of probably a zipper. I don't really want a zipper, but that's what it's looking like it's gonna be for now, and I'm just gonna see how things go and how I like it and go from there, because eventually what would be cool is to have like a waist cincher built in on the inside of this and have that fasten here. I think that could be a really cool idea, but it's just not something that I really have the time or the knowledge to put into it right now. But I'm gonna do this version here with the bell sleeves, and this I think would be cool to have like some fabric from here to here kind of bunched, like ruched up, gathered right there, and then I want to have it zip from here to here and then the front be open. So this is more like, not exactly like a coat, not exactly like a cloak, but kind of like a fancy robe type situation. I also would really like to hang some things. Hold on. I haven't done any sketching. I haven't done any sketching in my actual sketchbook yet on this, but so these are my thoughts. I would like some chains hanging from the waist here and like some dangles, because it's, you know, for a crow or a raven costume, so I thought that would be cool. And I thought perhaps these are actually little ribbons that are sewn into the seam here that make loops for the tie, and I was thinking maybe I could use those to attach like a lobster clasp chain situation here that goes around the front, and maybe have a loop here. I don't know, but definitely having something fastened like at the end of the zipper here maybe, and maybe even the beginning of the zipper would probably be here, but maybe even here at the base like this, so it creates kind of a shape, because I like this like waist cincher design shape. I tried to work with, I really have done a lot of brainstorming on this, and this is the beginning of the project, so it might not look like this in the long run, but I thought about making this piece here and attaching the chains to that instead of on this fabric, which is going to be stretchy fabric. We're just gonna experiment and see how this goes, basically. So that is my plan. In the more recent videos I've done, I haven't done a lot of talking, and that's partially because I'm just not as comfortable, and when I'm working on things, I really am like full on goblin mode. I'm actually like very clean right now and I'm not often very clean when I'm working on projects, or like, you know, it's not like I'm like dirty, but I don't have the like the energy to, or the time to put forth to like looking as presentable as I want to for like a public speaking situation, which is what YouTube is. I've done it in the past. I've put the effort into like fixing my hair and putting on makeup, and a lot of the YouTubers that I watch, I really do enjoy when they are like all made up and looking aesthetically awesome and talking to the camera about their projects. And so that's eventually a goal that I have for my channel, but also I also really like authenticity, and I really like it when YouTubers are just like, you know, with crazy hair and no makeup and stuff, just like talking to the camera too. I like the balance as well, and so I'm hoping to kind of bring that to my channel, but I am trying to, at this point, just try to get content out in a more consistent manner, and just trying to make these projects and just trying to work with myself where I am currently. So I'd like to eventually be able to do that, but I'm just not at a place in my life where that works out for me. And I think also there's this big draw online towards that authenticity. I think that more people are appreciating seeing it, and so I felt weird even addressing this in my video. Like, am I apologizing for not being made up, for like sitting on my couch with no makeup and nothing done with my hair, and I'm in my awesome hoodie that just a plug from Wesley's Perceptions. My friend owns this small business. It says vulgar, but I've worn it so many times that it's starting to fade, but I've worn it a lot. And I've had it for a couple years now, and I really, really like it. It's like one of my favorite hoodies. But anyway, so like always a hoodie for me in any sort of like mildly cool weather. Like throughout the summer, I never know what to wear. And then as soon as it's like slightly cool, hoodies are my comfort. And whatever, I mean, I could look fancy and still wear a hoodie, but I am trying to hopefully dress more aesthetically this year. And this project is sort of a step towards that, but sort of not, because it's kind of a pity. The project itself, you know, is a costume piece, but it's kind of a shame to make it as a costume when like I actually bought this pattern thinking that that would be a really comfy, cozy dress to just make out of some soft, stretchy material. It doesn't have any like hard fasteners on it. It's just an over the head dress. I'm changing that by changing the pattern for the sake of the costume, but I just thought like it would be a great like around the house, feel like I'm living in a magical castle instead of a single wide trailer type aesthetic. Or a cottage in the woods. That's a little bit closer to reality, and closer to goals, really, because a castle would be epically awesome, but not realistic. So I'm hoping to bring more of those aesthetics to my channel, but I kind of have to use my channel to create that. I'm going to have to create that like by making my clothes here. I should edit out all of this because this doesn't pertain. All right, so I am going to get started on this project, and I'm going to try to like vlog update throughout it. Doing the vlog last year on my channel really kind of helped me become more comfortable talking to the camera, and then I sat down to record this intro, and all of that comfortability left me because I knew that it was for YouTube and not just for Patreon. And suddenly I had no clue what to say, and I'm just gonna pretend this is just gonna be the year of make-believe. All right, so I'm gonna get started on this slowly. I am gonna give myself a few weeks, I think, to make it, but I don't have the fabric yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with cutting things out and seeing how I think. I went through a lot of different options for the center closure idea, and like all sorts of different thoughts about it. I won't bore you with them. If you wanna ask me about them, ask me about them. But all right. So I'm going to get started on this, and I'm going to update you through the whole process. And thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my videos. And if you could, while you're here, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe, hit the notification bell. And as always, if you could like, share, comment on my video, that would be incredibly helpful. Thank you. All right, actually, when I first started recording all of that, or like right before, I thought I would do the intro for my video, and then I was like, well, this is a lot of just like talking that doesn't really have to do with the project. Maybe I should just record a channel update and post that, especially since it's a video that I'm not gonna be getting out for a while. All right, but then I recorded myself trying to do a channel update, attempting, and it's part of that whole like, I just couldn't think of what to say. I wasn't comfortable talking to the camera. All right, now I'm thinking that was a long intro for a project video when a lot of it doesn't even have to do with the project. I'm gonna make it into a channel update instead. So pretend I did not just totally record an intro for a project that you're not gonna see for months. Maybe you will, but maybe not. But you know what? Join my Patreon, because you will see plenty about it on Patreon. But that's besides the point. That is not what this is about, even though shout out to my patrons. You are awesome and you help keep me inspired by making it possible for me to continue to create art. So yes, this is a channel update and indeed not an intro to my next project. Thank you for being here. If you have listened to my ramblings and my musings for this new year, thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you have any suggestions for me for the new year, for just like in general for my channel, I'm definitely open to suggestion. Please leave comments. So happy new year and thank you for being here. And if this is the first video you've ever seen on my channel, I'm sorry about that and I appreciate you all. Goodbye.